events or community involvement or fundraising or something like that, okay? And then when there's a big focus on events, we got to make sure this event happens, make sure the community is getting in, make sure we do all this work, then we're like, I'm not developing myself as a leader, I'm not developing myself in terms of my knowledge. And so, if you think about this, it's like you're growing, but then you're decreasing, right? Or if you're doing it the other way, you're growing, but then you're decreasing, so essentially it's like you're not really moving anywhere at all. Point being, we split it up so that now there's oversight for developing the members, and there's regional, so we can develop YM, you can develop the organization, okay? And our point, and inshallah, there's actually a couple of people who are going to be on both teams, just because, literally, the Shura realized, who was actually able to come to that conference call a couple of weeks ago?
Fundraiser? I came on,
you were there?
I was lost and I got it.
Okay, that's fine. Tahur, how long were you there for?
For around 30 minutes.
30 minutes? So
Yeah,
you weren't confused, right?
No.
Alright, so you know what he was talking
explaining it pretty good.
right?
Like,
Okay, alhamdulillah.
Nice stuff.
Alright, alhamdulillah. Because that was actually a very important call. I'm going to sort of rehash that because not everybody was able to attend. But this is what regional team is going to do, okay? And I'm going to go into basically what that means. So basically this is going to be the organizational structure, alright, for a regional team. It's basically expansion, events, finance or fundraising. I prefer to call it finance, but just that much, for us to be honest, okay? And marketing. Alright, these four things. And obviously each of these things are for us as an organization to get bigger. What happened?
Nothing, come.
Are you laughing at me?
Because he's not part of that, so he doesn't know.
No, he is. Okay, well anyway.
What?
Huh?
I have to
Oh, you got the email?
You didn't get the memo?
You didn't get the
memo? Huh?
Okay, well anyway,
You didn't get the memo.
so this is the beginning, alright? And
Just the beginning.
this is also important for you because you're going to be events, inshallah. Hope you got that email, which I know you did. Alright, well anyway, so this is what we want to do in the beginning, alright? Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The reason we want it to be 5 people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this, I don't want to call myself the regional team. Well anyway, so there's 5 people. Whatever, I'm head, but that doesn't, it's whatever. The reason we want to keep it to 5 is because you guys know what happens when there's 20 people on a team. Let's have a conference call. They don't show up, and there's like, oh, who didn't show? You can't even count. So hey, and I'm not saying this is part of my fault too, but how many times do we have to be like, who's on our core team? Right? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
That's why I'm cutting people.
Yeah, the thing that happens is, if you have too many people,
The rule of thumb, you can't remember who's on your team. just cut it off.
Listen, why don't you just turn it off?
Okay.
or it's kind of, the reason is, if you have too many people on a team, what's stopping a person from being like, I couldn't make it, it's not a big deal, it's like, alright man, don't worry about it, and this all happens because if there's only 4 people or 5 people on a team, literally if somebody doesn't show up, that's like